Hey, what's up, everybody? Joey here with Focus Property Solutions, here with a little PSA, public service announcement. And so it's about 2:30 today, and my truck says it's 90 degrees outside. Y'all, it's hot. It's the second week of July, and I'm going to tell you, the highs for the week are in the 90s, so it's going to be pretty warm this week. What you're going to notice happen is 90s in Georgia is not the same as 90s everywhere else. And all of you that are from here know what I'm talking about. The humidity today is 100%, which means it's hot and muggy. What does that mean for you? That means your poor little AC is going to be running for all it's worth, and it's still not going to do the job. Last week I came into my house, and the AC was set, the thermostat was set on 72, and my thermostat said it was 76 or 77, one of the two, and it'd been running all day nonstop. Bless his heart, it was just that means two things. One, it's going to be a little bit warmer than you're used to in your house. Two, your electrical bill is going to run up. So what can we do to help with that? So there's a couple of things that I want to tell you about. First and foremost, go check your air filter. When it's hot like this, change your air filter, even if it doesn't look like it. What that's going to do for you is that's going to allow your AC to move the air better, and the better it can move the air, the cooler and the better it can work, so the more efficient it can be. Make sure you're doing that. You're going to thank me for it. The next thing that you can do, and this is something that we have to do at our house too, is go and open all of your interior doors. What that's going to allow for is rooms that are closer and further away, they get different amounts of cool air depending on how close they are to the AC unit. So by opening all the doors, that allows all that air to mix together, which is going to make for the house being overall cooled better. Next thing that you're going to want to do is, if you got ceiling fans, go ahead and turn them on. And I'm pretty sure what you're going to want to do is, I don't know if you know this or not, but you can look up on the ceiling fan and there's a switch up at the top that looks like a little light switch, and you can switch it to turn where it's blowing up or blowing down. I think you're going to want to blow down. So what that's going to do is that's going to take all the hot air, because hot air rises, and point it down to the ground so it mixes with the cool air, once again mixing the air throughout the house. This is going to make it to where when the return sucks in the air, it's not sucking just hot air, it's sucking air that's already been conditioned by the AC, and it's going to make it to where it will cool the house more efficiently, and you're going to get a better day from it. The last thing that I would suggest is that if you've got blinds, today's the day to use it. Actually, this whole week, like I said, the highs are in the 90s this entire week. Go ahead and close your blinds up. At my house, I got a sliding glass door on one side of the house with a double window on the other side of the house. If we don't close those windows up, the sunlight comes in and it heats up all that air right there, and that's a pretty wide space for it to be sitting there heating up the air. That makes my AC work harder, and it's not doing the job. But just so you know, just because your AC is not dropping down to the temperature that you're used to doesn't mean your AC is hurting. It doesn't necessarily mean you're low on gas. It doesn't mean any of that. The way that I know this is my AC is only 2 months old. Our AC died on us 2 months ago, and so we got a total new system, and it's still not being able to keep up with how hot and muggy it is. So just make sure that if you come home and it's a little bit warmer in the house that you're used to, don't freak out. Your AC is probably okay. Go ahead and start opening up the doors, turning on your fans. If you got a box fan where you can see, hey, it's cooler on one side of the house than the other, and you can move that air to the other side of the house so that it mixes correctly, that's going to make a big difference in you. But also, y'all, this just popped in my head. This isn't about ACs, but make sure your pets have got plenty of water. If you got outside pets, make sure they got shade, but also make sure they got plenty of water. It's easy for that stuff to evaporate, and they're probably going to be drinking more than they normally do, so just make sure they're taken care of as well. But anyway, I saw it was 90 degrees outside on my truck. I thought, better get on here and tell y'all about it. So stay as cool as you can. Do those couple of tips. It'll help make your house more comfortable, and I hope you have a fantastic day. See ya.